So in Saturday's video, I talked about how doing ridiculous things sometimes makes me feel more alive. Well, sometimes doing ridiculous things just makes me feel more ridiculous. Case in point, on the computer right behind my phone, so behind you right now, over there, I am in the process of formatting a boot drive, a thumb drive, one of those, with a copy of Mac OS Sierra. Now, you're wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I creating a boot drive of an operating system that is now outdated, at least a year old? The reason for that is that I have a program that won't run on Mac OS 10 High Sierra, Mac OS High Sierra, which is what's running on all my machines. It's not a very important program, or else I would have been smart and not upgraded my systems. But it is a program I want to use, and I want to use before they figure out what's going on with it. So I'm creating a secondary partition on my computer so that I can boot up in Sierra if I choose, where I know this program still works. Why, yes, I am a massive dork. At any rate, so now, I feel a little ridiculous. I feel a little less ridiculous because the boot drive finished. And so now all I have to do is restart the machine and start doing the next step. Hold Option or whatever it is I'm supposed to hold, and point at the new partition. I'm not a power user at all, but I do some power user things, particularly around media. And I just wish iTunes did everything I wanted it to do. Because everyone hates iTunes. I love iTunes. iTunes is the reason that I'm a Mac user. iTunes and my iPod back when I was on Windows. iTunes was the first Apple program I had any sort of exposure to, usage of as an adult when I was on Windows. I loved it. I love it still, despite all its problems. But it's an imperfect thing for a lot of media, particularly movies. And so I use Plex, even though I buy my movies through iTunes. And I think you can probably see where this is going. I buy my movies because I believe you should pay creators what they're worth. I'm a creator. I believe in karma, so I don't steal anything. That said, once I buy it, I want to be able to put it into cool playlists, like my Disney playlist, which has all of the 56 Disney movies in a row, or my Pixar playlist, which has all of the 16 or 17 Pixar movies in a row, or my Marvel Cinematic Universe playlist. And these are things that iTunes, at least when you go onto your Apple TV, you can't see those fucking playlists. They just don't show up. So I use Plex for those kinds of dorky things, which means I need to get the movies that I paid for un-DRM'd. There's ways of doing that. Not that I would do that. I'm just saying. But if I did do that, I'd probably need to have an old copy of an old operating system, because I think, I don't know, I have a suspicion that in this hypothetical situation, if I were doing that, if I were making backups of movies that I bought, I might need, an old OS. What is wrong?